Eris could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Witcher 3. Alright, we're off looking for the other ladies who can tell us what Dandelion's been up to. That's it. We're off to talk to Molly. So what else? Yes. You never can give up. Never give up, no matter how much of a handful it is.
A whole day wasted.
Ah, I hate that feeling. Oh my goodness. There was one time I went up north to New Jersey to hike around the Palisades, right during the right when fall was at its zenith, and everything was beautiful and golden outside. Like all the leaves were gold on most of the trees up there, were red. It was beautiful, and I couldn't find a place to park to enjoy it. I ended up on this like overlook highway, which drives all around it, but doesn't let you really stop to hike. Turned out I could have gotten off at some place, a parking lot, way early on. I just missed it by like 10 seconds. And I ended up driving around up there for 2.5 hours before I had to give up and go back home. Oh, it was terrible. Such a beautiful day and all of it wasted. Nice to say, this year I intend to try it again, and I won't mess it up this time. No way. It was just too beautiful. I definitely want to give it another shot. Why is everyone screaming? We look fine. Stop it. Oh, speaking of looking fine, we probably should drink some decoctions. Alright, so what do I want to have here? Oh, we'll drink a fork tail. And a griffin.
We're doing Sammy Riggs around here.
Alright, Tim, you better talk about something else. Everyone's watching you just walk around the city. So... Oh, she's drunk. I wonder what she was doing down there on the ground. You know, I don't know if a lot of drunk people just collapse on the ground. I guess if you overdrink, that's the case. Well, a lot of my friends have done that. I was never one to get drunk. I'm a cheap drunk. Basically, like 2 shots of vodka was generally enough for me. I would get red-faced and tired. A single beer was also pretty tough for me. I couldn't handle more than one, like a can and a half of that. So I never really drank. Didn't have my first beer until I was 26, I think, as well. Never drank underage here in America. Waited till I was quite over age, actually. See, is 26 the right, Tim? It might have been like 24, I think. Well, I was way past the you're allowed to drink age.
My Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Your Greta's got the imagination of a drunk troubadour.
She never lies about serious matters.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. I like the general.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
That was a nice window. Oof. What the heck happened there? I think we bumped into somebody off camera. The director should cut that out next time. It's pretty distracting. A lot of spinning going on there, too.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Interesting. He knows his horses. I guess he must bet regularly and know what the horses are capable of.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
That was kind of rude. I'm sorry. I thought he would ask more nicely, like if we could have permission and where she might be after the races.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Oh. Yeah, I'll race. Though what will happen if I lose?
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Let's take the Zerrikanian. I like the idea of stamina.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Oh, is it a 4-person race? That's going to be awesome. I hope so. Move my microphone a little closer.
Riders, ready!
Hey-ya! Drifter. Giddy up.
Don't spare the horse!
I have to. She has a lot of stamina, but she also gets tired. Oh, and there is multiple riders. There's at least one other rider with us.
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
Need to recover a little bit of stamina.
Don't spare the horse!
You either, sir. Good job, General. Keep it up with me. I think we have the stamina
The speed, the rush of air.
to end it. No, we won't.
Don't spare the horse.
It's a good call. We should race to the end. Go, 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 Geralt. I think it's coming up. I really like this. I love the races in this game. Oh, just one lap? Oh, okay.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Oh, thank you, General.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Absolutely, General.
Sick. Sick of it all.
All right. Before I keep forgetting, let's outfit Roach with the things I have for him. So we have this superior riding saddle, which gives us 10 more stamina. We have better saddlebags, which lets us carry more stuff. Hello, Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages.
Aww.
The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Dandelion's sister. I don't think he's actually got one, but I'm not going to break her heart and let her know Dandelion's cheating on her or using her for some purpose.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Oh, we have to talk about number 1. Darn it, I kind of would like to just leave at this point. That plays into what the other girl said, how he was... She saw him walking with some trollop, I guess must have been Molly, by the river.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Oh, she's so naive, it's adorable.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
I love the freckles too. She's very cute. Unfortunately for her, it sucks. Dandelion's just using her for something. Money in her case.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Oh, you can, well, pain. Pain hurts a lot. Oh! Oh. This is embarrassing. I was supposed to go up the other way. Everyone's looking at me. See them all looking at me? Like, why is he walking around that way? Oh, I didn't, this is... I was confused. I'm gonna have to awkwardly walk back in front of everyone again to get to where we need to be. Okay, that was we'll just. Is this the right way? Please be the right way. Yes. This is. Help! Can we do this maybe? No, we can't. Oh my god. Everyone just ignore us. We're having some trouble getting up the stage. That sounded bad to say out loud, Tim. Okay, everyone. Yes. So, one more girl to talk to. Rosa Vararte? Return to Novigrad with... Okay, I would definitely like to ride back with these guys. I like the general. It looks like the Baronet and the Witcher don't get along very well. But then again, maybe she's a noble, so maybe it's just her attitude.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Absolutely.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
He seems like a very down-to-earth guy. I really like that.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Yeah, I like the general a lot. I like the accent. I like his voice. I like him. I don't know what to tell you. He seems like a really down-to-earth guy. I like that. We've also got some more quests here. It looks like it's too late to go shopping. Oh, none of these look like quests. We'll read them anyway. Wanted. Hot burning firewood. The Church of the Eternal Fire seeks to purchase firewood of the highest quality. Any man who can supply such product will not only be generously compensated, but will also aid the fight against heresy and lechery. For the wood will be used to build the pyres upon which mages and other such filth will be incinerated. His Excellency, Cyrus Engelkine Hemmelfart, Hierarch of the Church of the Eternal Fire. We've already read that one. I think... Fair Novigradians, let it be known far and wide that Klaus Federling is a liar, a fraud, and a swindler. The miraculous hair-growing formula he sells is nothing more than well water extracted from the bits dyed with ammonium of lilac extract. The only effect in bimbling this concoction is likely bring about is a debilitating case of diarrhea, which will keep you running to the outhouse day and night, a fact which I had the dubious pleasure of learning through first-hand experience. Therefore, if this shameless cheat should pay a visit to your domicile, wow, buy nothing and instead tell him to go suck his own remedy. Portrait artist wanted. I am in need of a portrait artist to paint a likeness of my beloved daughter. This portrait is needed in order to finalize the betrothal contract in which she is to enter with a young man from Cover. Note that the canvas should be ornamented without an exaggerated emphasis on realism, concentrating instead on bringing out my darling's character. Oh, is that like one of those comedy sketches then? I see like the people with exaggerated faces and stuff. Wanted, Triss Marigold. Eyewitness testimony has confirmed that Triss Marigold of Maribor, known as the 14th of the Hill, a member of the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses, is currently in residence in our fair city. Anyone in possession of information about her place of hiding, plans, or accomplices is obligated by law, both divine and human, to report to the nearest outpost of the Temple Guard at once. Whomever helps the witch by giving her food or shelter shall burn alongside her. Beware of thief. We already read that one. I don't see anything in there that's quest related. Okay. Oh, my decoctions are still in effect. Alright, I was gonna actually rest to recover them, but we don't need to. And it looks like we're right where we need to be to talk to Rosa. So I guess we can do this now, too. Oh, their house is guarded as well.
What, did you catch him?
No, not. Driving and slippery the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
It sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
Ah, interesting. The ladies like the more roguish gentlemen. We could try talking. We do have our increased Axie. Axie? Is it Axie? Yes, we have increased Axie. Let's see if we can make our own entrance.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
That's fair enough. We will find another way in, though. Sounds like there's a way into the back, so we'll look for that instead. I don't think we could have played off being a cook if the guard is even remotely aware what's going on. Then he would notice the fact I have 2 swords on my back. Can we get in by way of this house, perhaps?
Well, well, another freak.
I was going to ask permission to go through your home. Not quite as literally. No, we can't. Okay. The butcher just sits here in a locked, dark room. And just insults me when I walk in. Doesn't throw me out. Doesn't panic about it. He just looks at me and goes, ah, great. Another day in Novigrad. Another jerk walks into my house, uninvited and unasked for. Surprised we can't actually use Axie to bribe our way in, now that I think about it. Oh, wow, we're almost up another level. Holy crap. Level 15 is when we can start making some better gear, too. This might be a little tough, Tim. There's a lot of guards out there. I'd rather not try to kill them. That seems a bit dumb, to kill their guard just to see her. No, that's not needed.
I was made for loving.
Wow. Oh, wow. We're near a brothel. We might investigate it for research purposes. Maybe someone in there.
Danians, long as they pay and don't hit.
Oh, that's a good attitude to have, I suppose. Wow. Hello. It's... Hello. Alright, let's look around here for a way to get up there. There must be a way. Oh, hello. Who leaves superior vampire oil lying around out here? Who does that? Who does that? And more importantly, can we make it? Why can't I make this? Oh, crap, I need Arinaria. Okay. Where is my superior vampire oil? So I need vermilion, which requires ergot seeds and white gold. Okay. You gonna do this, Tim? I think so. Let's quick save. I'm assuming we'll be able to get into the mansion this way. Of course, I also have to hope they're awake. Well, I guess I don't. But it would be kind of weird. Oh no!
Interesting.
My darling Rosa. From the first moment I set eyes upon you that fateful evening at the Vegelbuds, my heart has only beaten for you. I can't eat or sleep. My master threatens to terminate my apprenticeship, and I don't even know if you remember me. Albert Vegelbud introduced us near the roasted capon table. I happened to be eating one when I saw you. It stuck in my throat and I started to choke, and you laughed. Oh, how sweetly, how brightly you laughed. That marvelous sound still fills my ears to this day. I live in hope that I will be given a chance to hear it once more. I beg you, meet with me, even if it's just for a moment, just for a second. I will wait by the well in Gildorf every day at dusk. If you care for the life of a poor lad fallen hopelessly in love with you, take pity and come. Do not torture me with eternal waiting. Your truly devoted admirer, Gilbert Blythe. Well, she laughed at a funny moment. You might not have anything in common with each other, and apparently you died. Oh, you must have tried sneaking in to see her. Buddy, that's not... I mean, granted, that's what we're doing.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss.
Oh, I love aggressive girls.
You realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
This Rosie's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Is that a metaphor?
Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss.
Yes, sir. Where is our sword? Oh, there it is.
Follow me.
Lead the way. I'm right behind you. You're really eager to get down there.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Rather not even strike her. Oh, good, nice, good for her.
Stop flaunting and fight.
Oh god, that must even.
Lost your nerve?
Oh, Geralt, what are you taunting her for?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Oh, good banter. Oh, she's incredible. I'm so sorry. Please surrender. I'm gonna pretend that every whack is using the blunt edge of the sword.
You're quick. Stop flaunting and fight.
Oh my god, critical hit.
Shit.
We gotta let her get a few hits in. You know, let her know that she's getting better. That 3-hit combo actually takes me.
Two swords when you can fit. Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Didn't we just talk? We just talked. We just talked.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
She isn't bad with a sword.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
What? Lost your nerve?
Good for her. She's exposing her left flank some more whenever I counter her.
Drat it! You're quick!
I like her attitude very much. She seems a bit more aggressive outside,
Too late to surrender.
Surrender, Rosa! Alright, let's try countering the third hit this time. I feel so bad for her. I know you're not supposed to, you know, feel bad, you know, equal
Lost your nerve?
equal rights and everything like that. Oh God, I'm free. Girl.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely
Please don't make me
one?
kill you. I like your hair. You have a cute accent too. Just don't drop the weapon.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Yeah, I like her attitude. I like her accent too. Gladly.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Oh.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
That's fine. That's fine. They're twins. They're twins. So, did Dandelion have any trouble, I wonder?
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Easy, ladies.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Did he act strangely? I'm really interested, because he's acted strangely with all the other girls.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently.
Oh.
He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Sorry, everyone. I'm making sounds I shouldn't be. Okay. He wanted to learn enough about that gentleman so he could take over his role. His life, as it were. I'm positive that's what happened here. Why did he want to ask about the washroom? And the barge? I don't know.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
How is the war going?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Ah, they're smart girls. I'm actually surprised that Geralt's broaching the subject of politics. That's like the last thing I would like to talk to anyone about.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Ah, be content with what you've got. People are struggling at home, don't want to pay higher taxes any longer to keep it going. They already are happy with what they've claimed. It looks like it will be a longer drawn-out war unless something happens here at Novigrad.
Changing subjects. Who'd dandelions sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Well, thank you, ladies.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
That's a mighty fine suit of armor, Geralt. Yep, I agree. Alright, take care, ladies. So, tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's go back to Zoltan. Talk to him. See what's up with him. This way. No reason for me to loot the place. Actually, there's every reason for me to loot the place, but I don't want to get in trouble. Okay. It's a nice, beautiful morning. Our decoctions are still in effect. Let's see what Zoltan has turned up from talking with the ladies he's mentioned. And we'll compare notes. Hope we can figure out what Dandelion was up to. Let's also take a few seconds here and look at our quests. What level are our quests? So, we're doing Broken Flowers, which is level 11. We have Fencing Levels, which is level 12. Level 11. So we should definitely be doing all the quests here in Novigrad. We are now higher level than them. For the most part. And we're going to be very soon able to get the cat gear and everything else. Wow, remember before when I was lower level and I had to avoid fighting anything?
No loitering round here.
I'm walking. Well, I was stop looking at my quests. You understand, though. Maybe he doesn't. He's a guard. I don't know what level he is. Actually, everyone is higher level in this game, or they have earned levels, right? That means they've killed things, right? To earn experience themselves? I assume that's the case? I'm going to assume that's the case. Unless you're born a certain level, and only some people are able to increase it. Like the force power. You have a certain amount of microchlorians in your blood. Oh my god. Oh, right. I think it... Oh, I forget who mentioned how bright it is at 4:30 in the morning. It tends to get bright around 2 o'clock in this game. And I don't think the time, the AM, is quite right with what I'm used to for daylight hours.
Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
He's just yelling at his friend like that. It's terrible. I think they're part of the same group, too. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Pigs in the street. That one pig's kind of leaning a bit weird. Oh, he was crouched. He's sitting down. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Nope, don't. Don't say the pun. Don't say the pun. But shady individual, don't.
So the worst scum flows into Novigrad.
From now on, assume your every move.
Okay. Go strip naked and start dancing. Man. Alright, almost back, everyone. I think that's it right up ahead of us. That building with the pole sticking out of the top. I think that's it. Oh, we've got the brothel. I meant, I'm sure it will be boring for everyone to watch. So I'll take care of that off screen. Yes. No reason to bog down everyone with the brothel. No, we'll check on screen. We might be able to play some games of Gwent or something. It's sad that I'm more interested in that than anything else. I want to see if we can get more special cards. We have to get more special cards.
Where are you from? Willows. It's into the area 2 days' road from Vizima. Nilfgaard arrived there just before winter. Blackwoods didn't do no harm, not at first. Took guerrillas attacked their garrison, that is, and they set out on all the like.
What? What do you listen to?
I'm thinking that's not apparent to you.
Nope, we're just loitering.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Sultan, old bum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bound. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
Oh, I love that. I cannot roll my R's for the life of me. I've never been able to do it. It sounds amazing. Hey, Zoltan. Hello. Oh, alcohol. Yes.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
She is an owl, not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
I'm sorry, Zoltan. Did you mention Gwent? Can we play Gwent? I cannot. Let's see what Zoltan... Well, he asked us first, so etiquette would demand that we answer first.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Himself?
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
Wow. I don't remember much about Dandelion. I guess I'll simply say doubt it. Geralt will be like, no one can possibly be equal to Dandelion. And that mostly as a as a little rub in his face, as it were, picking on him, not a compliment.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Okay. So... we should have time to meet Zoltan and Kingfisher after sundown. Oh, but we'll probably do that in the next episode. We've been playing for almost an hour, I think. Let's talk to Zoltan again, see if we can... what else he has to say to us. We haven't talked to him in a while.
Zoltan?
Geralt!
Hey, we can play Gwent with him. Alright, so let's see. Let's ask him about the histories about what's going on here first.
Saw burning pyres when I arrived in Novigrad.
Yes. Felicia Corey, a sorceress that was. The crowd came for the other burned that day. And Doppler, crafty wee bugger who'd spent years masquerading as Chappelle, commander of the Temple Guard. 'Twas Caleb Menge who exposed him, executed him, and promptly took his post.
Met that Doppler years ago, just after he'd assumed Chappelle's identity and form. Wasn't all that surprised when the Church of the Eternal Fire turned tolerant of freaks, opened up a bit to magic and mages.
Ah, well, that's all changed now. Every mage who came here seeking refuge is now caught in it.
Oh man, wow, they're not even gonna let him go. They're gonna kill him instead. What they do is wrong, according to the Eternal Fire. They have to be killed for their heresy.
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. Got to pay it back now. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
That's fine, sir. Well then, how about something to take your mind off of it? Let's play Gwent.
Round of Gwent?
I never refuse.
Yes! Let's do it.
Let's play.
Alright, well, we've only got one deck, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to use our Northern Realm deck again. This is what we got. This is what we're using. I don't have anything else I want to trade out. I guess technically I could, like, drop all of my melee characters from the deck. Like, I could do that and take more ranged. What's the special cards I have in my hand? 2 Biting Frost. Yeah, let's take out a few more. Take out Zoltan. And we'll grab Kira. What other high-ranking melee cards? We'll take out Vess. And grab Silas de Tarnisville. And that'll have to do. Darn it, I really don't... can I drop him as well? Oh no, I wanted less ranged, because... Okay. No, we'll add another range. Let's add... We'll add a cheap... no, Sabrina. Okay, we'll add all the mage ladies to our deck. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, he plays Scoia'tael. I guess that makes sense. He gets to go first. Clear weather. I don't want the Commander's Horn in my hand. I don't really need the Dragon Hunter either. But we should instead... Alright, let's... Oh, this is tricky. Let's drop Sabrina. Okay, I kind of like him. And we'll also... we'll drop the poor effing infantry. Gonna be a bit tricky, this. Let's get some more cards in our hand. That, Tim. Let's Let's play a single siege expert and see what he does. Oh, he used his special ability to get an extra card. Really? Well, I'm willing to take a win to start. Let's go ahead and play... Let's play... Crinford Reaver's Dragon Hunter. We'll take the first round. We gain a card. And let's give him some points to start. To draw 2 more cards. Oh, that sucks. I want him, though, to end up playing a lot of cards this round. Actually, I guess it doesn't suck that much. I can just play these guys and just get them out of our hand. He has 8 cards left, and the Scoia'tael will have a few cards that have this bonding or muster ability. Let's play Kira. Good. Well, kind of good. We can then put Kira back in our hand. Or I could play one of my infantry. No, let's put Kira back. So I don't really want to play her. We'll play some of our little infantry instead. Oh, yeah. Let's... This guy combined with my card special could be very nice. But I want him to use more cards. I want him to get all his cards out of his hand. And I can make him play at least 3 more and still be in a good spot for next round. Let's play our poor effing infantry. Make him play more cards. Good. That's a card I'm glad he didn't play the next round. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm wasting cards because these guys are useless anyway. Nice. Very nice. I'm gonna have him keep playing cards. I don't care if I win this round. He's down 3 cards. Glad he did that as well. I want him to use another card. Let's use our horn, just to delay. He should just end his turn. I don't know why. Oh, because I'll win, actually. He's worried I'll win. That's fine. I'm willing to let you do this. I will pass. I'm 3 cards up, and he starts playing the first card. It's a monster card, isn't it? What is this? I don't recognize that special ability he has. Destroy your enemy's strongest close combat units. The combined strength of all of his or her close combat units is 10 or more. Oh! Whoa, I don't have to worry about that. And we win. All thanks to Dijkstra. Awesome.
Seems I won.
A right fucking shock, given your frankly amateur deck. Here, take this card. You need it. You do well to fix your collection. It's downright porous. Don't need you bringing me shame. I got Dandelion for that. You might skim something off your mate, Roach. He's said to have good cards, that one.
Good. Yes, I'm gonna need cards in order to beef up the deck. I am surprised I'm doing as well as I have been doing. Oh, he gives us that Scoia'tael card. That doesn't help us though, sir. We're using a Northern Factions deck. Okay, so we can go to our Gwent deck, go to the Scoia'tael. Now we're close to using a Scoia'tael deck. We need another 9 cards of units in the deck in order to win. We have no hero cards in this deck whatsoever. Oh my god, this sucks. Alright everyone, well we should stop here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see everyone in the next one. Take care everyone.